Basically, all I'm going to be doing in this review is fangasming over how fucking awesome this latest chapter was. Like, oh my god, wow. Like, we got the leaks last week of 673, but the real chapter 673, insane. Like, what the fuck. Anyways, guys, I'm Kosi from the Otaku Related here, coming at you with the latest Naruto Manga Chapter review of Naruto Manga Chapter 673, and what the hell of a chapter it was. Like, I can't believe it. I've said this, like, basically in all my reviews, but every single time these big three, these big four chapters come out with the Naruto, the Bleach, the One Piece, the Fairy Tail, they just keep getting better and better and better and better and better, and we just can't get enough. Like, oh my god. Like, to be honest, I kind of feel sorry for the fans who dropped Naruto about halfway back when it was going down that downhill and it wasn't too great, but now it is just like, oh my god, what am I reading? Because it is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is just, it's like an orgasm in a manga. There's no other way to explain it. It's just fucking amazing. I love it. Anyways, onto with this review. Well, it's really hard to review chapters like these because these chapters, they basically review and rate themselves. All I can really do is just talk about how much I loved it. So basically, from the get-go, we have Naruto saving Guy. So Naruto now has got this chakra manipulation ability that he got from the Sage of the Six Paths, which was really neat to see. So yeah, Naruto got that ability, and Sasuke got another ability, and I'll discuss that later on, and it's awesome. They are crazy. Yeah, so Naruto got the ability of chakra manipulation, which is actually the Senjutsu. So Naruto inherited all of the Sage of the Six Paths Senju, which is like, yes, finally, insane. And basically, we see what he can actually do with this Senjutsu power. So from the get-go, he's basically fighting Madara. So he saved Guy, and then Madara goes in for a counter-attack, and then Naruto just, bang, sends him flying back into a concrete wall, and Madara is like, what the fuck? Have I gotten weaker, or is this Naruto in God mode form? Like, what is going on? So yeah, basically Madara is like, obviously he's lost half of his right arm or his left arm or something, lost half of his body. And Naruto is just kicking ass, basically. He's just throwing Madara around like some sort of toy. And when I did the leaks, the review of last week, I called the new technique of Naruto a planetary Rasen Shuriken, and I was wrong for that. Even though it is huge, it's the size of one of his planetary Rasengan, it's not called a planetary Rasen Shuriken. The actual name that he actually calls his Rasen Shuriken, the new Rasen Shuriken, is the Senpo Yoton Rasen Shuriken. So it's basically a lava-styled Rasen Shuriken, that's what it is. He's able to communicate now with the tail beasts inside of him. Pretty sure all of them, but for now he just communicated with the Four Tails, and he asks the Four Tails to lend him some of his chakra. And seeing as the Four Tails is basically lava magma-based chakra, he's able to basically transmutate that chakra into this Senjutsu, which is the Yoton Rasen Shuriken, basically a lava-styled Rasen Shuriken. And then with that, like, he basically summons that by himself like it is nothing. Like, it goes from this small to this big in a split second, and it's crazy. Like, oh my god, it is amazing. And then basically after he summons that up, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but the attack that Madara used to basically submit all of the other Bijus without really attacking them with his Rinnegan is the Limbo, which is like some invisible attack or something like that. Like, I'm not really 100% sure what it is, but it's the Limbo attack. And basically Naruto is actually able to dodge that attack even though you can't even see the attack, which, like, not only is that impressive, it's fucking amazing. So Madara tries to counter-attack with his Limbo, and then Naruto dodges it. So then Naruto, with all of his confidence, he just throws that Rasen Shuriken straight at Madara's face. And what does he do? He cuts down the origin tree. It is awesome. Like, the origin tree is split in half, and, well, the origin tree or the tree of God or the God tree, depending on the translation. But yeah, he basically cuts it in half, and it's just like everyone's thinking, wow, we've won this fight. Amazing. but no, not necessarily, because guess what the origin tree decides to do? Because yes, it has like a conscience and stuff, seeing as it's basically part of the Jubi or whatever. The basically communicates with Madara and tells Madara to absorb the origin tree. Gives him basically permission to absorb the origin tree, which gives Madara an insane amount of power to actually make Madara think that he is now immortal. So basically, it regenerates Madara's other half as well. So basically, now Madara has his full body back. So after absorbing the origin tree, so it's basically like regeneration. He knows maybe he does have a regeneration power now as well. So even if you do take off one of his limbs, he can just grow it back. Who knows? But yeah, that's just pretty cool. So already from like in 10 pages of this chapter, we already have the Yonbo, Senpu Yonbo, Rasen Shuriken, and then we have fucking Madara absorbing the tree of origin, or the God tree, and like. Not only that, but Naruto being able to cut down that tree in half with his insanely enormous Yonbo Rasen Shuriken, which is just crazy. Or magma-styled Yonbo Rasen Shuriken, whatever. Yeah, just, oh my god. Oh, such a great chapter. But yeah, and then we move on for that, and this is a little bit of like a comedic, it's a little bit funny, because we have Gaara, is it Gaara? He hasn't been in here for a while, so I kind of forgot his name. Yeah, Gaara comes in and is like to Naruto, when you become Hokage, let's become allies, because you guys sure as fucking hell you would have won Naruto as your enemy with that much power. You fucking wipe out the sand country or fucking whatever. Gaara just keep back, just let Naruto do all the work now, yeah? Just KB for now. It's all good. We don't need you anymore. So yeah, basically it's a little bit funny how we have Gaara saying to Naruto, when you become Hokage, let's be allies. So yeah, I found that pretty funny. And then basically now finally then Sasuke finally gets into the picture, and we find out actually a little bit about the power that was given to Sasuke now. So Naruto was given the Senjutsu of the Sage of Six Paths, and Sasuke was given the Rinnegan. Fuck yeah! So like we haven't seen Sasuke fight, but now that he's got the Rinnegan, I'm pretty sure it's only in one eye, in his like left eye. I think it's in his left eye. I think so. I think he only awoke it in his left eye, but either way, it's still badass. So Naruto's got the Senjutsu, and Sasuke has the Rinnegan, which is like Fangasm 9000, over 9000. Wow! Oh, so good. Can't wait for the other chapters as well. The other chapters are actually they're going to be amazing. But yeah, let's just stick to Naruto for now. So yeah, basically we have Sasuke comes back into the picture, and he's awakened his Rinnegan. He doesn't really do a lot of fighting, so we can't really speculate a lot about what he can do with his Rinnegan now. But basically, in the next page, after we see Sasuke with his Rinnegan, we see Naruto go into his, basically, I don't know, it's like a Senjutsu form, something like that. The power that that Hagoromo gave to Naruto. He's basically able to, has like a new mode now. So he's basically got 3 modes now. He's got that Chakra Biju mode that he hasn't used in a while, and then he's got his Sage mode, and now he's got this new Sage of the Six Paths Senjutsu mode, which looks insane. He's got those black orbs floating around him, and he's got 2 chakra sticks, and he's got a new cloak and a new jacket, a new outfit, and it just looks wow, insane, crazy. Oh my god, basically you can't really explain it. And I think he may even have that teleportation jutsu from that his father had. I'm not sure, because he's got the kunai in his mouth with the symbols on it, so I'm just speculating that he might have that ability now, but I'm not 100% sure. But overall, this chapter was absolutely fucking amazing. Sasuke has the Rinnegan. Naruto has the Senjutsu, this new Senjutsu mode with those black orbs and those black sticks, whatever, and it looks insane. And we have Madara absorbing the God tree, the Tree of Origin. And next week's chapter is absolutely going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Like, oh, if leaks come out, I'll make sure to make a video on that to make sure you guys are updated constantly. So like, wow. And then next week, basically, on the last page, we have Madara saying that he is immortal, he's God, and that Naruto will never be able to take him on. And then Naruto's like, I'm not going to fight you by myself. And then all of a sudden, yeah, Sasuke just pops out of nowhere. And then Madara got a little bit scared, but not too much scared, because he's now got all this confidence with himself after he did absorb that Biju Chakra tree. But overall, fucking amazing chapter. easily one of the greatest chapters in Naruto since like chapter 0. So like obviously next week's chapter is probably going to be better than this week's chapter, and it's going to be like that for like the next 10, 20 weeks, whatever. Yeah, like Naruto, as we all know now, it's going to be coming to a close within like, I don't know, I'd give it a max half a year, so 25 weeks, I reckon, probably even a little bit less. But yeah, guys, that's basically about it for my fangasm review of this Naruto chapter 673. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked it. If you did like it, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to see more, just subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.